The swinging axe trap is one you'll often see in Aylied Ruins. There's no real trick to this, you've just got to get the timing right. You can see there's a sort of pattern here in this one, so you can walk for a few of the axes at a time and then walk for the rest. Or you just sprint and hope for the best. Of course, sprinting wasn't in the original Oblivion, so it does make this a little bit easier now that they've added that in. While it's difficult to see in the low light, a good indication that there is a trap is blood splatters on the floor, such as those. A number of Aylied Ruins feature gas rooms. A room with a central gas dispenser, which is triggered either by a button or when you get close to it. The gas will do poison damage over time, meaning Argonians are immune to it. But other creatures will be killed by it quite quickly, as in the case of this rat, and you as the player can all take damage from it. Moving away from the trap can normally stop you taking damage from it. In some cases you will need to consume a potion of cure disease or use a spell to stop the effect. Sometimes you'll find smaller gas traps within Aylied Ruins. In this case it's in a prisoner's cell, only activated when you turn this handle, and the gas then pours on. Even though it's killed the scamp, it's also damaging me. This is another example of a gas trap. You can see the dispensers, and once we get up here and open up this chest, you can see that they've activated. Some Aylied Ruins have falling blade traps. They're a little difficult to spot in the dark, but they are literally just giant blades hanging from the ceiling. And as you walk up to them, they will drop just as you get to them. So if you're not careful, they'll land right on your head. Once activated, the traps will just continue to cycle through, dropping and raising from the ceiling. In some ruins, bridges will collapse out from beneath you. How can you tell where a bridge is going to collapse? Well, you just look at the floor, of course, and you'd see the bit where the stones are extra broken apart. This indicates that the floor will collapse. A bit hard to see if you're running. Spike traps are pretty common in these ruins. This one's a floor trap. Standing on it will drop you down. Going to the side or the edge can prevent you from being skewered on a spike. Now these traps are particularly dangerous if you were just to sprint into the middle. As you can see, I didn't quite die, but you could easily die if you just stopped. Okay, you don't die at all. Finally, ceiling spikes. The inverse of the spike pit. Instead of going down into a hole to die, you are shoved up into the air in order to hit one of these spikes. You can notice the blood on this square in front of us. Dodging it's a little bit more difficult because of the speed at which you rise up, but it is possible to stand off to the side like with the spike pit. If you're very quick, you can sometimes escape off to one side, but you may hit your head on the way out. Gas traps are a little bit more tricky. You can't disable them once they've started, and it's not quite clear what triggers them. Also, there's a rat eating me. It's gonna kill me, isn't it? What the fuck?